What about all that hooching and cooching they did on the plane? Like, they're just gonna forget about all that? You can't tell me they ain't feeling each other. They're attracted to each other's power, but they both went in with their guards up, expecting the other's betrayal. Now, who's gonna be next on the hit list on all the Queen's men? Will it be Amp? Will it be Blue? Will it be Madam's father? Who's getting sucked off in the convalescence home? Who's getting sucked off in the convalescence home by his nurse? Now, that's a whole nother video, and we're going to get into that a little bit later, but who's going to get dropped off next? Stay tuned and we'll find out. The concierge has made himself crystal clear that there needs to be a reckoning, and Madam's day of reckoning is coming because she chopped Lotus's head off. Swoop, chopped it off like a tree branch. And Concierge was real cool with it, right? And they played his voice in the background on the trailer. And it sounded more like a college poetic poem than a terroristic threat, didn't it? I mean, you or someone you love is going to hang from the bridge of Guadalajara in the afternoon sun. Now, it was the part about the afternoon sun that just summed up the poetic portion of it, right? Like, his threats are even sexy. Like, I have no idea of where Guadalajara is. I know where Guatemala is, but that's not what he said. He said Guadalajara. So for the sake of this video, we're going to pretend that he's talking about Guatemala or somewhere, okay? Okay. Now, maybe Guadalajara isn't fictitious, but I've never heard of it. But can you just imagine hanging from this mother? Like, really? Not just you, but someone you love. Just imagine them spending their last moments dangling in the afternoon sun on this bridge. And due to the fact that Madam was instantly ready to take Amp's breathing rights over a couple of $1 million, it proves how much she loves her nephew, right? And I'm so glad it didn't happen. I'm so glad, because Amp looks like my son. Like, for real. So if he had have been killed off, I just would have completely lost it. Lost it, I tell you. But to her credit, Madam showed several levels of emotion when she had to battle with just the thought of dropping her nephew off. And she didn't want to do it, which I'm sure played into why it didn't happen as fast as it could have. But is that enough? Even her father told her that dropping off family members was a no-no, and it's not allowed. She wanted to drop Carla off real bad, but her father told her not to. Now, we've yet to see Madam go to Colombia with him, right, on his private jet to see Lotus's father. Like, is she gonna go for real? Like, why? If you know these people are waiting to knock you off, why walk into this death trap? Why? I don't know. If she decides to go, I know she's not gonna go alone, and she can't fool Concierge into thinking that she is alone. They're both power players, right? And assassins. Concierge is no different or better than Madam. His actions are a little bit cleaner than hers, whereas Madam is all over the place, and she wants everybody and their mama to know that she did it. She's proud of it. So nonetheless, one is no better than the other. Concierge didn't care for his wife, and their union was a business arrangement. We know this, but it's not Concierge who needs to be convinced. It's Lotus's father. And I don't think that he knows that Concierge is having an affair with Madam, hence why he's on the phone threatening her, which leads me to think that she didn't go, and Concierge is simply delivering a message from Lotus's father. This storyline seems to be the biggest chain of events so far that we can see, and I really hate to see key supporting characters getting dropped off. I don't know, it weakens the plot somewhat, not all the time, but sometimes. We're just left with finding plot fillers and other storylines to satisfy the void of this loss, right? So if Concierge does get his hands on one of her family members, who do you think it's going to be? Or maybe someone that she loves. Who is it? Who does Madam really care about for real? Drop me your theories below in the comments. And while you're down there, like and share this video if you like the video. You know I'd appreciate it. And thank you so much, guys, for the ones that are sharing my videos. I see y'all on the studio page, and I really appreciate you guys for taking the time to share the video and spread this fandom throughout the World Wide Web. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you. If you're a fan of Christian Key's All the Queen's Men, go ahead and sub to the channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one.